Welcome back to Warden Law in Sunderland for the penultimate final of the 2021 Nitro Lord Ultimate Karting Championship. And this one is for Snr X30s. Coming into the weekend, Oliver Greenall had a 4-point lead over Caden McQueen, so this could be a classic end to the season. Jake Sanson brings us up to date with who has the better grid position and the latest championship points after the earlier pre-final.
Well, Kev, we've got drama before we've even started. Jude Fernhow and Carly Atkins are on the front row. Oliver Greenall is missing from the second row of the grid alongside Caden McQueen. He needs to be at the sharp end, and he's not going to be. Look, he's empty. His position on the second row of the grid, he's going to have to fight back big style. We're on board with Carly Atkins, but Oliver Greenall is nowhere to be seen. He is joining in half a lap back from the rest of the field as we skate our way through. Teddy Pritchard-Williams getting the move on Carly Atkins to go into third position, but Caden McQueen is away and clear. Now, coming into this final race of the season, Caden McQueen has to win. He has to win the race. Look in the distance. Look in the background going through turn 3. There is Caden McQueen's main rival, Oliver Greenall, on the other side of the circuit. Now, all Caden's got to do is finish the race up in front, and Oliver Greenall will be down at the back and he will lose the championship. What a dramatic start to this race.
Oliver Greenall has got to come from where he is, which is pretty much a third of a lap behind. He's got to finish second on track, Jake, to win the championship now, and that is very, very unlikely.
It seems that 2021 has been all about bad luck for Oliver Greenall. He had similar problems at the Miami World Finals last week, and now he's having even more difficulties as Teddy Pritchard-Williams drops it off the curb. He had a massive bow wave to counteract with in the opening lap. He somehow managed to save the car. Look at the gap that Caden McQueen has pulled on Stilpen Moody. Here comes Alex Moody up the inside to get it a second. Good overtake, but Caden McQueen is already 3.5 seconds gone.
Yeah, you can just see him in the background there. The drone shot was quite telling. He's well clear of the rest. So his job coming into this final was to win the race. That's what he needed to do, as we see.
Yeah, that's
move there by Atkins. Yeah, you're right. Atkins there through to third. So coming to centre 1, looking for second.
Goodness
little bit
me.
of a nudge. Is he going to get it done? No, he's going to have to settle for third at the moment.
Well, that was brave, I tell you.
He does hold on. That is Carly Atkins on the 5 car. So coming into this race, Caden McQueen, his job, win the race and then see how it all pans out in the end as Atkins goes past the 88 car of Alex Moody, and Moody gets done again.
Yeah, Stilp's going to get through, and I think Pritchard-Williams is going to get through as well. In fact, he got past both of them. Great reactions from Teddy Pritchard-Williams, and a little bit of a chop across there on Alex Moody from Carly Atkins. Sorry, not from Atkins, from his teammate. That is Jacob Stilp, who manages to get the better of it there. So Atkins in second, Pritchard-Williams now third, then Stilp. Fernhow, who's also got past Alex Moody. Look how deep they run in through the first corner on the wet line. No positions actually change hands, but it shows you the difference of opinion in the varying degrees of angles through turn 1. Some go for the inside, others go for the outside, others still go for the middle of the circuit to try and balance the two difficulties out. As Moody now getting his run on the inside of Jude Fernhow, gets through, and a big lunge from further back. That's Cameron Coombs sweeping in. He gets up alongside, and 3 carts side by side, still through centre 2. Goodness me, they just about sorted out without difficulty.
Fantastic battling.
Oh, side by side in the back chicane. Sorry, Alan, that got very close and very heated between those two. That's Fernhow just about hanging on there in front of the 14 of Tom Pegram, and the 3 drivers in front getting very close and personal. That's Jacob Stilp trying to get one over on Teddy Pritchard-Williams, and still finding him difficult to pass.
These 3 doing their best to take each other out and help Oliver Greenall. There he is, just going through Gasworks Bend. Greenall in the background. We're not sure what's happened to him. He's obviously had a problem at the start of the race. He will have known coming into this final, I've just got to finish second to take the championship. And then he's had some sort of issue on the formation lap. He's ended up pretty much a third of a lap behind that, and that's pretty much where he is now. Caden McQueen knew, I've just got to win the race and then hope that results go my way, and they are.
Still gets through into third position past Pritchard-Williams. It looks to me as though Jude Fernhow and Alex Moody are lining up to try and make their own moves. But poor Oliver Greenall, this is going to be the longest race in history for him. There he is, he goes through to St John's Bend now, as the rest of the field is storming on the back chicane. So this is a very tough race in prospect now for Oliver Greenall. Bit of a bow wave kicked up by Jacob Stilp as he hunts down Alex Moody. Slides the kart in. Alex Moody drifts very wide. And that's going to cost him 2 places. Vernehau is going to get through as well. And now tucked up behind them, that is Cameron Coombs, I think. Or there's that Tom Pegram. The 2 drivers trying to skate their way through as James Otto runs in P9. And Oliver Greenall is just trying to catch up to them all. Very tricky and long race for him, side by side. That's Moody on the inside of Vernehau for P5. Is he going to get there? They're going to have to be the last of the late breakers, and through they come. And it is Moody now in front of Vernehau with Coombs and Pegram giving them chase.
Unfortunately, we have no timing on screen for you. The timing system's frozen, so nothing to bring you on screen. But I can tell you, the lead for Caden McQueen, 8.453 seconds as things stand.
Even for Caden McQueen, that is quite remarkable, and he is one of the fastest drivers in British karting. You cannot refute that. He's been one of the stars of British karting over the last 3-4 seasons. You can see Vernehau is still battling away there with Alex Moody. Oh, and a big cut across on the curb, just about saving the car. And yet he's still got traction off the turn to dive back on the inside of Tom Pegram. Brilliant reactions from Jude Vernehau. Absolutely terrific as he holds his line and holds his nerve as well, gets back on the power, skates up the inside apex, takes the position. Thank you very much, I'll have that, thank you.
Fantastic racing, only 10 drivers in the field this weekend, but great racing all the way through the field. You see some of the problems the drone cameras having with the sunshine glinting off the track and causing a bit of lens flare, but I quite like that, bit dramatic.
Well, it's a nice end to the season. It's almost got a Yas Marina feel about the place as a result of all that, but a very tricky race this is for Jude Vernehau. He's run as high as 3rd and has tried to find his way back into position. Let's not forget that he was the pole sitter originally in this race, so he is desperately trying to find his way back to prominence. Cameron Coombs is going to be his next target. So Jude Vernehau looking for the long way round. He doesn't want to lose the position to Tom Pegram. Cuts him across nicely, holds the position. But Caden McQueen is long gone from his Jamaican teammate Kalai Atkins, who runs in 2nd place ahead of Teddy Pritchard-Williams, the Welshman. So skating into the braking zone. This is Cameron Coombs being hesitant. Oh, he gets caught by Tom Pegram. Now, you see those kind of avoidances time and time again, and unfortunately, as he turns in, Pegram's on a different racing line. Bang! No chance to get away from him.
And Pegram was on the normal way. He's trying to apex the corner effectively. Of course, that's where all the rubber is, and he just skates right into him. So this is not deliberate, but if it's been seen by the clerk of the course, he might get a penalty. He'll certainly get a front fairing penalty for that. It will have come off the bracket, and that should be a 5-second penalty minimum.
And I'm afraid to say that Oliver Greenall has pulled off the racetrack. He is out of this race, and that means that all Caden McQueen has got to do is keep going, and he will be the UKC Snr X30 Champion 2021.
Absolutely spot on, Jake. He has to win the race because 2nd place, he'll lose the championship by a point.
Yep.
So he's got to just avoid mechanical failure, basically. And what's the lead? He's got over 9 seconds at the moment. He's just got to stay on the track, avoid a mechanical failure, and he is the champion.
And it's his teammate in 2nd place, Kalai Atkins, his brother in arms. And I can't begin to describe the camaraderie and the brotherhood that there is within this particular team at Croc Promotions. Last lap, Kalai Atkins will be perfectly happy to finish in 2nd position. So it's all about Caden McQueen coming home and stealing the championship in the last race of the season, and he has done it. Caden McQueen wins the last race of the season. He may not even know he's won the championship at this point because it's his teammate behind him in 2nd. It's not Oliver Greenall, and that means that it's a 1-2 for Croc Promotion. After a very busy fortnight for the team, they won the Junior World title in the Miami World Finals a week ago in Adria, and now they've won the Ultimate Karting Championship in Snr X30 with Caden McQueen. A very successful week and a half for the team. 3rd place, Teddy Pritchard-Williams. Jacob Stilp is 4th from Alex Moody. Jude Vernehau in a very disappointed 6th place. Tom Pegram and James Otto in 8th. Cameron Coombs is 9th. But with Greenall down in P10, Caden McQueen is the UKC Snr X30 champion.
Well, huge congratulations to Caden McQueen there, taking the win and the 2021 championship title. Exciting racing in the early stages from those Snr X30s, but once Caden got out in the lead and all the scrapping was done behind him, in the finish it became something of a procession. Well done to Caden though. Let's go and see what he had to say at the podium.
Caden, congratulations, you came out on top in that race and in the championship as well. It's been a fantastic end to the season for you. Just talk us through that final though.
I started third and we dominated the heats. Unfortunately got a penalty in one of them which resulted me in started third. I got into the lead at the start of the race and from then on and just set eyes on the win.
And a fantastic season for you. I know you like helping out all the young kids in the championship, and I'm sure they'd like to thank you for all the help you've given them. But who do you want to thank for your season?
My sponsors. A massive thanks to them, because without them guys none of this would be possible. My family, my parents, my dad, for their ongoing support, and Crop Promotion. Not only have we won this championship, but we just won the World Championships as well, so that's great.
Okay, well done.
Thank you.
This is a brilliant championship win for Caden McQueen, one of the hardest workers in British karting, and he is rewarded. Oliver Greener will be back for more next year, I'm sure. Luke Watts in a brilliant third place after a good campaign. Kalai Atkins and Teddy Pritchard-Williams, very worthy top 5 finishes. Alex Moody ever improving in top 6 in UKC 2021. Brilliant.
Join us after the break for the final one in 2021. It's the IAME Cadets.